can she drive and drone? You know, surely
Drive and drone.
That's illegal, right?
Drive and drone. Yeah, I don't know.
Hi guys, and welcome to our channel.
Hello.
This is Alice.
Hi.
And I'm Kai.
Sorry, I wasn't sure whether you was going to give me a little pause to say it or not.
I didn't really know what I was going to do.
Sometimes I get a pause and I say it in the beginning. Sometimes I wait for him to finish the little bit in the beginning and say after. But I can never tell which one it's going to be.
I was trying to be clever and I messed up. It just became out the normal thing. Anyway, enough about it. Right.
What are we doing today?
Today we are taking a step back. No, we're taking another look at Ava Zubek's journey through the US. I believe it's when she first went there. I'm not really sure, to be honest, because I know she's been there a couple of times.
Okay.
In this particular video, we're looking at the most remote town in USA, but not Alaska. So I don't know where that is. I haven't got a clue.
We just know it's not in Alaska.
It literally says outside of Alaska in the title, so we don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Let's just jump in, shall we? Let's find out.
Let's go. Can you press play?
I can. Ava makes great videos, so we're excited to see what happens.
Today, I'm traveling to what is arguably the most isolated, remote town in the United States outside of Alaska.
18 of us live here year-round.
It happens to sit at the end of a very remote, long dirt road with no school, no hospital, and no supermarket for 100 miles in every direction. This was a busy town back in its heyday. I'm taking several hours to drive here to see what it's like to live in a place that's just so detached from the busy, crowded, and hyper-convenient side of America that most of us know.
Where is it?
It must be one of the most beautiful roads I've ever driven down.
And on a more personal note, I wonder, is this a place I could ever move to and call home? If you live here, you'd be part of that community. Why would anyone come here? I mean, I think it's a valid question. About 50 miles ago, I got on this narrow, lonely road that's just been getting worse and worse.
So cool.
And sucking me deeper and deeper into this remote, vast landscape. There's no towns. I passed maybe...
It's like, at that point, you're the only person on the planet. You know what I mean? It just
you
feels
and your family are the only ones.
Yeah, like whoever's in the car with you, like, you're now in a post-apocalyptic land. Like, everyone else is gone. You're just the last survivor. It almost feels
and you just meet 18 other people.
Well, then it's like, oh, there's more survivors.
I think in one of Ava's last video that we've seen, she went to Worcester.
Ah, yes.
And that had a population of 65, I believe.
Yeah.
And we thought about that, like, oh my God, that's such a tiny little place.
But, I mean, not only is it a population of, what, 18, she said?
Mm-hmm.
18...
But it's like
it's 100 miles from anything else. Now imagine.
I wonder where exactly.
Let's get to that point and we can carry on.
5 cars along the way, a few houses, and this road only leads to Jarbidge. There's nothing else at the end. You know, it kind of reminds me of New York City, but like the opposite.
What? I was going to say, what?
Like in New York City, you can't get away from people. Yeah, it's like, where is everybody?
Oh, look at that. Damn. Nice.
Oh,
that's cool, isn't it?
Really cool. I like that.
Here is the first problem with reaching this remote town I'm traveling to. It's in Nevada, but in order to reach it, you have to drive through Idaho because it's the only way that's open year-round. The next problem? The next closest gas station is 60 miles away. The closest city is 100 miles away. For about an hour and a half en route to Jarbidge, there are no services as far as the eye can see.
I don't forbid you break down.
Someone on a horse there.
Guess they don't require petrol.
Eventually, the pavement ends, and the only road that leads to Jarbidge becomes dirt. 18 miles of dirt.
Oh.
Is it worth visiting? I mean, it's like a very long way. Yeah?
Yeah, that's what makes it interesting is meeting people like you.
Yeah.
No, really. doing adventurous stuff. Not
Yeah.
I rode a motorcycle up to Alaska.
You did?
I worked on remote ranches up in Canada
Oh,
and
it's
stuff like
so cool.
that. Jason and Jane will take real good care of you.
Where do I find Jason and Jane?
They'll be, well, right now this is probably closed, but right across the street, diagonal this way, the Outdoor Inn is a nice bar and grill.
Okay.
They have hotel rooms, but I kind of figure you're a camper.
Yeah.
It was very nice chatting with Paul. He reassured me that Jarbidge is worth visiting despite the really long, really remote road. And he gave me a mission, which is to say hi to Jane and Jason at the Outdoor Inn. So that's what we're
You've
gonna
just
do.
been given a quest.
Yeah.
Where
she's
else
going
in
on
the
a
United
quest.
States would you run into a total stranger 20 miles from town, enjoy a nice chat,
Look
and
at
have
that.
them ask you to say hi to their friends? It felt like I was entering a very small world within a world, and I
Who controls her drone when she drives?
Good point. I have no
How does
idea.
she do
Actually.
that? That's kind of interesting. It just
I
dawned-
What about that actually?
it just dawned on me because we've seen some really nice drone shots in this
Unless
video
there is an
whilst-
additional person that's videoing.
whilst she's driving. I'm sure she would have said at some point, me and my friend who's obviously behind the camera or whatever.
Yes, but how can she drive and drone? You know, that's surely
Drive and
illegal.
drone.
That's illegal, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I just just thought.
I mean, when you're
I
this
had
far
so
out
many
from
questions
civilization, it
brewing in
doesn't
my
matter, right?
mind. What kind of people end up living out here? And why do they choose to live so far from everyone else? You know, there's a part of me that wants to keep this place a secret. May not be a national park or anything, but wow. Must be one of the most beautiful roads I've ever driven down.
Yeah. Oh my
Lovely
god, look
girls,
at that.
You're just at
In
one with
Nevada.
nature, aren't you?
Yeah,
wouldn't
it
think of
definitely
this
felt
being
like
in
I was
Nevada.
entering a whole different dimension. As if I was driving to some mythical fairy tale destination.
Or is she still in
That is,
Idaho?
until the
Well,
UPS
she's on the
truck passed me
border,
on the
isn't
road.
she?
Yeah.
So,
Holy crap!
Oh,
That just answered my
UPS.
#1 question, which was, does UPS deliver here? They clearly do.
dread to think what the delivery charge is, though.
FedEx as well.
I mean, wow, that's a long way to deliver just a few packages. Seeing these delivery trucks make the trek all the way here made me wonder, how do the locals overcome difficulties living so
Wow.
far away?
Look at
What if
that.
you have an accident? What if your car breaks down? Where do your kids go to school? Well, I'll find all of that out soon. For now, all I need to know is where I'm going to be camping for the night. Happy boy? Twist. Yes.
Cute.
It's been a really long day of driving and it's getting a little bit late, so I found this beautiful dispersed campsite.
Nice.
I mean, it's just so amazing right by the river. I'm like 2 miles away from Jarbidge, so I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and go and check out the town. But for now, I'll make some food, make a little fire, just enjoy the nature here.
It's pretty cool.
Truth be told, it
I
wasn't
might
just
actually walk
curiosity
barefoot.
that led me here. I've been trying to find a
Ooh,
place
that's
to lay
cool.
down some roots somewhere. The idea of living in a
cut
very
ass.
remote
Yeah, I
town,
like that.
close to nature, but a place that has a strong sense of community, honestly, it sounds like a fairy tale. So I wanted to come out here and see for myself whether I could ever live in a place like this. Well,
I
it's
would have my
just
feet
me out
walk on
here.
that
There's
barefoot.
nobody else,
Stones
completely
and
empty.
twigs and all that.
Hey guys, just hopping on here real quick to let you know that there is a director's commentary version of this very video over on my Patreon page. With this specific video, I did not know anybody in Jarbidge. My kind of mission was to go there and talk to someone, but I didn't know a single soul. In the director's commentary series, I take you behind the scenes of all of my videos, giving you some of the insights into what it actually takes to make these films happen. It is interesting just how much a video can change because of or thanks to an interviewee who is either great and entertaining or a little bit shy. In the specific case of this video, I tell you all about how this idea came about, how I found this little town, some of the risks that I had to take in making this film happen, as well as some of the inherent challenges and difficulties that come with interviewing people as a filmmaker. Anyway, I hope that you get a chance to check it out. Here is the link, and now back to the video.
Well equipped, isn't she?
Any advice for making fires with wet firewood? Except for bring your own.
I'm just gonna make the most of it while it lasts and warm myself up. Wanna go inside? Yeah?
How many stickers?
Yes.
Well, since my
That's
fire
cool.
didn't work out, courtesy of wet wood, I've decided to make myself a veggie burger. Now, in doing so, I have somehow managed to burn my pot. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Ta-da! Welcome to the Zubek family extravaganza, which is just a culinary masterpiece as always. You know me. And here on this wonderful plate, I've got some fake meat, fake cheese, fake mayonnaise, real chili sauce, and real sauerkraut. And as a bonus, here, I got me some fake beer. So basically, I'm having a fake dinner tonight.
Fake everything. Oh. And a cold bath in the river, look.
You get a sense of just how remote this town is, even before you enter it, like way before you enter it. So I'm here maybe like 2 miles away, and there's a sign here for Elko. Elko is in Nevada. Jarbidge is also in Nevada. But the only road to actually reach Nevada from this town is to go up this really rough, really steep mountain road, which is not maintained in the winter. So in reality, the only reliable way to access Jarbidge is through Idaho.
No, I can get you there.
No, I'm not gonna try. No, don't worry. All right, have a good day. Bye. So this nice gentleman just went up the mountain in his ATV, and he told me that it's not passable. There's too much snow, fallen trees.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Doesn't even
June.
look snowy.
It's June. But there is a jail. Jarbidge jail.
Yeah, they do have a
Well,
sheriff.
the trading
so
post
I
is
guess.
closed and the judge is nowhere in sight, so I think I'm gonna pass up on this. But the jail closed in 1945. And interestingly enough, in the criminal history of Jarbidge, the last stagecoach robbery in the United States actually took place here. It's just started raining, which is the perfect excuse to go into the cafe and see if they have coffee. Maybe some local specialties. One of the cons of living in Jarbidge is probably the very limited restaurant scene. Hi! One of the pros of living in Jarbidge is probably the very limited restaurant scene. Because if you lived here, this is where all your local friends would come together every Friday night. You end up knowing the local drunk, or being one. You'd know the bartender, the chef, the owner, and everybody who comes through these doors. Sure enough, the fabled Jane appeared in front of me within a few moments of my arrival. Wait, you're Jane?
Yeah.
And by any chance, is your husband called Jason?
Yeah.
Jane sent Jason my way. Together, they run the local restaurant, the bar, the hotel, and the gift shop. I wanted to ask Jason what life was really like in Jarbidge. Jarbidge has how many full-time residents?
18 of us live here year round. I was raised here.
Okay. What was that like as a kid?
awesome. Way better than being in the city.
Oh yeah?
Our school here quits at 8th grade, so having to go to high school in the city was culture shock, which is why I'm back here now.
So with 18 people living here full time, is there a school?
Yep, there was a school. It shut down in 2002.
Maybe not the best idea to come here with kids if you want to
It would be a
homeschool.
great idea. We just have more people. We need more year-round residents.
Oh yeah?
Somebody help take care of the roads, be on the fire department,
Right.
take care of the water plant, things that need to be done around town. The average age in this town 70. There's 7 over 80.
Wow.
Yeah. Jane and I are the 4th and 5th youngest in town, and there's only 3 younger than us. Everybody else is old enough to be our
Dying
grandparents.
breed, isn't it?
Do you ever feel like isolated in any way?
Never. Growing up here, it's what I know and what I've always liked. And I've worked on all the ranches around this country, so I've
Yeah.
always lived in remote areas and worked around very few people, so it's always been home to me.
And I'm assuming that the community is quite close knit, right?
Everybody knows everybody.
Right. Is that a good thing?
Most of the time.
Most of the time, I like that. Very diplomatic.
Yep, if anybody needs help, anybody will help anybody anytime. You
Right.
kind of have to when you're this far out.
Yeah, it's very different living in the city where often you won't even know your neighbors.
Nope. And you walk by thousands of people every day and never even look up at them.
Yeah,
Here, everybody smiles and waves. You pass somebody in the canyon, they wave to you when you're driving by.
yeah, it's so
And if
true.
you're stopped on the side of the road, they stop and ask if you're all right or if you need help.
Yeah, it's so true. Every single person I've passed on the way here or in town has at least waved. You know, which is really sweet and
Yep.
really nice.
It's kind of the old style, old west community.
Right,
Not many of them left anymore. It's kind of a step back in time up here.
it is of the good kind.
Very good.
What do you think is the main draw of Jarbidge?
The scenery. If you've traveled around a bit, if you didn't know you were in
Yes.
Nevada, you'd never guess
So
right.
cool.
Never. Like I'm used to seeing just the desert in Nevada, right?
Yep, and that's what
This is-
everybody thinks of because all the major highways go through the alkali flats.
Right.
So they think, oh, this is a great place for a nuclear waste dump. But you get 10, 15 miles off of any one of those roads.
Yeah.
All the canyons have fresh water, green grass, and
Right.
abundance of
Beautiful.
wildlife, but
It's
people
lovely,
never
isn't
get
it?
off the road to see it.
So you've got 18 full-time residents,
Mhm.
and then how many grocery stores?
Just one. 2 bars and 2 restaurants, a hotel and a motel. We have a gas station.
And how many mechanics?
We have 2.
And doctors?
No doctors. We have 1 retired nurse that's here.
How many paved roads?
None. It's 18 miles to the nearest pavement.
But there is a fire brigade.
Yep, we have a volunteer fire department.
What happens if someone gets very sick or there's a medical emergency?
We have an ambulance across the street. We're all first responders.
Mm-hmm.
And we take you down to the dump.
Okay.
Then that's where the helicopter lands.
Right. Not just down to the dump.
Then we take you to the dump when you're broken, and then you go away. This is fry sauce.
Fry sauce. And what
Yeah.
exactly is fry sauce?
Basically, Thousand Island without the pickle.
A local specialty.
Yeah.
So Jace was just saying that this is something that you'll find only in southern Idaho or northern Nevada. All right, let's try this famous fry sauce. It's really good. It's got like a little bit of tang. It's great. Okay, so this is Jane's
Shop.
local gift shop. Jarbidge Jane's, is that?
Jarbidge Jane's gift shop.
And I love these tops. I actually got one of these, but I'm gonna show you something really funny.
What the hell's a Jarbidge?
What the hell's a Jarbidge? I feel like if you have a t-shirt like this or a tank top like this and you walk around town with it, you're part of like a very secret club, a very secret society.
We have a camo version too.
Love it. I love this. One of these stickers
Loves the
is
stickers,
going
doesn't
up
she?
on Odyssey right now. So as I prepare to leave the town, I'm gonna do the honors and put it right up there. You know, once in a while, I'll end up in a place that is really, really hard to leave. And Jarbidge is really pretty. The nature here is beautiful. It's gorgeous. But best thing about visiting this little town for me was just getting to know some of the people that live here. You know, Jane and Jace and Beverly at the restaurant and Paul yesterday.
everybody was so kind and so nice and so welcoming. It just really felt like if you live here, you'd be part of that community. And at the end of the day, isn't that one of the most important things about living somewhere? Is having a community around you, good neighbors, good people.
Well,
Yeah, having your
could I see
village.
myself living here? I'm still thinking about it. I think they were joking, but Jason and Jane invited me to come and work at their restaurant. They have no idea how bad of a cook I am. Maybe I just won't tell them and bookmark their offer for the future. But for now, I'm heading further north in search of a place to call home.
Oh, I like that. Never expected that.
18 residents,
people, and it's
what
so
a
isolated
beautiful
as well,
place.
isn't
Like right in that valley
Mm,
between the
yeah,
mountains. So
Even the way
lush,
there, the way there was lovely as
Yeah.
well, wasn't it? Like,
green and so
you
lush.
don't expect
and-
that for Nevada, do you?
Yeah,
as
that's what
they
she
were
was
saying, yeah.
as well.
It's crazy.
I want to go there.
Have any of you guys been?
Yeah.
Like, it seems.
You've been to Jarbidge, and what the hell is a Jarbidge?
Yeah, what the hell is a Jarbidge? What a cool place, though.
Yeah, I loved it.
I've
I've never heard of a place
that isolated.
that isolated
And
and,
that
with
small and-
so many,
But-
so little, residents.
It's almost like somewhere in like the Arctic, you know, where you have just an
Mm.
Arctic base, and then obviously
Yeah.
no one else is around you because you can't possibly.
But this is
survive.
better because people live here, whereas in a place
Yes,
like
it's
that,
habitable,
they go there with,
Yeah,
a specific
It's like
purpose,
a tour or a trip, yeah, whatever.
or scientists or whatever.
It's cool. I
But-
like it. Ooh, excuse me.
I'm keeping you up.
A little bit.
Oh yeah, that was such a little treat. I
That was-
think
that was nice. I
beautiful,
like that.
lovely area, and another nice video by Eva. She
Yeah, she makes
does
really
it
good
really well.
videos.
She's
That's-
really pleasant and easy to watch.
And more importantly, how does she drive and drone?
Yes,
How
does
is
she
it
drive a
possible?
drone? Let us
I
know.
reckon
There is a
dogs
way. She
control it.
perfected.
It's the dog.
It's the dog.
Thumbless dog's doing it. I don't know how.
She's obviously
knows?
perfected it over
She
the
has.
years. But yeah, no, that was a really nice video.
Yeah,
We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
yeah, and thanks for watching, guys. Well, see you in the next video.
Yeah. Bye bye
Bye
for now.
Bye.
Bye.